Listen, this is episode 300. So what I did, I went through the nets. I went from episode 1 all the way up. I looked at, now here's a little FYI. I normally didn't do this. Me and Dimitri always put together like the pod, but Dimitri's the master of putting the titles and kind of the little snippets. And I never read them because I know what the pod's about when we do them. But when you go back and you forget some things, ladies and gentlemen, here's some of the titles and some of the episodes that I recommend. If you love us this much, go back and have some fun. Are you ready? Maga or Malaka.
Really?
Sports show titles.
Okay. I like this.
Number 1, The None of It Beavers. Episode 247. It wasn't that long ago. The None of It Beavers showcase.
The None of It Beavers. Maga.
Oh,
that was a great episode. We laughed hard at that one.
There's one that happened during COVID. It was one of the best ones, and this one went for a little while. It's Feeding the Geese, episode 140. And yes, it's that. Yes, it's the Dubin. It's the Dubin.
It was the Dubin. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. So the Feeding the Geese. The funny part is you were so caught off guard because you had never really
heard that
phrase before.
Love it.
And you just couldn't stop for weeks about it. Maga.
I still use it.
Feeding the
Anywhere I can, I use it.
Because when you do the motion
absolutely.
of feeding the geese.
Episode 72. Wait a minute. That one sounds iconic. It is because we started a movement. Hashtag free Spanos. Maga or Malaka.
Maga.
Of course.
We really did a service.
A service.
For the Spanos family.
For the Spanoses. Episode 152. You know I love my names. Everyone knows, and Dimitri knows the names, but we also did some porn names back in the day. Buster Hyman at 152.
It's still a classic.
That was a classic.
Buster.
Write that one down, George. Write that one down.
My God.
On episode 158, what happened was I got into an argument with you, and I think we had somebody on the show that day. We got into a fight about cheeses. It's Cheesegate, is specifically the Irish cheese. There is such a thing. You guys were calling me out on it. The Irish cheese is a real thing.
I do remember that. I think that was in Alchemy, was it
I think
not?
it was. I think you're right.
Yeah, and you were saying
158,
the Irish cheese, and I thought you were full of it.
No, it's a real thing. The
Irish cheese.
That's right.
Yeah.
This started.
Wow.
This is another thing that started. It must have started at this episode because it's the title of it. Episode 170. We call it out on all the players. It's like our little thing. If you got it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. It's the killer instinct.
Maga, because it's been a common theme from that day and forward.
Now, this one I could not remember for the life of me why we called it why. Well, I gotta go. I'm literally gonna go back and listen to it probably later on today. Where is it? Episode 254. So it wasn't that long ago. Handy Randy and the Reverse Train.
Enough said. Maga, just go listen.
Maga.
I'm not even cueing it.
Maga.
Go to Handy Randy in the Reverse Train. You can't listen. These are the episodes that we come up with.
This is it. Couple more. 255. It's what started the Good Amy. It's called the Good Amy. 255. That's where we were trying to get her. Trying to find her a nice Jewish boy.
That's right.
And it started a whole bunch of controversy.
Not
over
even
here.
then on the CJSW
That's
show
right.
as well. We actually got a complaint on
That's
that
right.
episode.
You know what? We're just trying to find her love.
Yeah.
Is that
whatever.
what's your problem, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
Whoever you are, you loser.
This one is maybe the best episode of all time in my eyes. Okay. Old cousin Jim brings it up all the time. It's episode 194. It's the Hall of Shame. It's
Which
the
one?
Jablonski. It's the Jablonski
Was that-
episode.
was that
I found
the-
it.
you
After
found
all
it?
this time, I found it.
The I-45. A whole highway of dildas. Jablonski is there.
2 more. Episode 2. So we start on the kitchen table. That's fine. We did 2 episodes there. Those are not counted in the number. Okay?
Right.
Then we went to Alchemy Studio. We did 1 episode, and then we did the second one. The name of the second episode was Nina Hartley or August Ames as your goaltender. Episode 2.
We started off hot.
That
what
was-
we were trying to fit. That was
A lot of people called us on that one and said they loved that. They
Yes.
loved it. I remember to this day.
That's right.
People going, "That's hilarious that you guys would." And then Dimitri ended up going to the AVMs
That's right.
and meeting the Brandy Love
Brandy Love and Nina Hartley.
and Nina Hartley.
Right?
Nina
And-
was my goalie.
But remember, I got the video of Nina Hartley
Yes,
saying to you, Mitch, thank you for choosing me, because you chose Nina Hartley as your goaltender.
that's
as
right.
your starting
That's
goalie.
100%. Yes.
Right? I took Brandy Love.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But the thing was, because August Ames, well, we had to redraft.
We had the redraft.
There was a tragedy in the adult entertainment world.
And here's the last one. It's not the best one, but it's the one that literally broke us off the iTunes. It's Experience Regina. We're still trying to figure out what we did wrong.
Nothing. We didn't do anything wrong. Who doesn't love the Regina?
Episode 252, Experience Regina. I mean, Regina's the best.
Exactly. You know what I love about Regina? It's not a lot of trees. There's not a lot of bush.
That's right.
It's just a
Nice, flat,
great plain.
great plain.
Good people.
Great people. A lot of people.
A lot of people.
There it is. Episode 300 is in the books. And you know what, man? I'm looking to do another 300. If you're down. If you're down.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
I'm downtown, baby. Listen, I'm down to do another 300 episodes. I'm down for all of you to subscribe to the channels. I'm down for all of you to be there with the ride. Old comers, current comers, newcomers. Just like Regina, anyway, hey! Keep it clean. This is one for the books. We do got to shove it in the locker because we do got to hit the showers.
I'm just saying. The one-up guy, if anyone's there,
yep.
Episode 199, and LeBron Claude Van Damme. Look what the hell we were talking about that one.
We didn't even get through the Terry Fox one.
Terry? Okay, I can't remember. I'll find it for next week. I couldn't find it because we were out doing the dungeon yesterday.
Yeah, we got to find it.
But that one might be the best episode.
We have
of
to
all
find
time.
it and run the clip because I'm surprised iTunes might have kicked us off for the Regina.
Right.
They just didn't hear about what you had to say about Terry Fox.
What I said about he's a national treasure. Everyone knows my feelings on the Terry Fox. Because unfortunately, I wouldn't have thought of Terry Fox. But when you think about Terry Fox, you're like, pretty good.
Yeah, but Terry didn't even finish the race.
Cut this. Cut the line.
I mean,
cut the line.
She don't know the difference between this and them. Now you about to win this. Where freedom is so now
W, we're Saved by the Bell by the Sports Show, playing every week. Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, Sports Show TV, at Sports Show Podcast. Amy, do it. At Sports Show Podcast.
We locked in.